there are days, there are nights when I used to get up in the middle of the night, sit with the book and the paper and write it down. Okay, if I use this, maybe it will work. So today night I decided, and tomorrow morning I have to implement that marketing strategies. Now it is not called as strategies anyways, it's called as marketing ideas. Because there is a difference between the strategy and an idea, right? Strategy is pre-planned and worked according to it. Ideas, you get an idea today and tomorrow you start to implement it. So in this scenario, what happened, trust me, there are many nights where I have not slept sitting with my book and paper. Okay, so I used to get up from the bedroom to the hall so that I'm not disturbing my husband, and then I used to turn on the lights and start writing it. So when this started continuing, one day, and customers come and they also give you tips and tricks and all those things. So every time we used to do with that. Then I joined a course where I started joining many courses in business, because that is where I realized that I know my skills, I know my knowledge, but what I don't know is business. So there I understood that it is very important for me to shift my focus to understand how to run the business. So when I started taking up this course, then I realized where all I'm going wrong and where I have to improve and where I have to upscale myself. So this is my story. Once I took up this course, you will not believe the changes that happened in my life. In 2015 and 16, when there was an economic crisis, that is the time I opened this center on 2010. Okay, on 2015 and 16, I had opened the institute, then I opened the clinic also. And as I told you, I was struggling in all the fields. And later on, when I started my own thing, in 2015 and 16, there came a time where I decided enough. I can't take this stress, I can't take this workload anymore. I have to sell it. So I had almost, given the advertisement also to sell my clinic and then the institute. That was the time where I had to come up with this training classes. Watch now. After this training in 2020, after the corona hit, when all the things were shut down, and then when we restarted, that time when all the companies were closing, majority of the companies were closing, just because of my business strategies, what I implemented, I opened a new center. We expanded in the same building from 14th floor, which was just 2,600 square feet. We came to the 8th floor, which is 7,000 square feet.